Good people. Another week. Y'all know what it is. Another episode. Eagles Elite Podcast. We're a little bit behind this week. Your boy a little under the weather, but hey, we're going to torculate things and make it happen. Keep it all cool and smooth on the other side of the pillow, as well as cool on the other side of the pillow. Hey, last week was not a pleasant week, right, to be an Eagles fan. I'm not changing this because I'm still pissed, okay? Just because we got one win against that Vikings team don't change the other stuff. You gonna have to show me. I'm acting like I'm from Missouri. You have to show me that we're gonna be what we thought we were gonna be this offseason, what we were believing we were gonna be. You know what I'm saying? But steps are taking in the right direction. We'll talk about that. A couple of bits of news that y'all may or may not have heard about. The whole BG Brandon Graham thing. You may or may not have heard about that, but we can touch on that. Jakorian Bennet, who I think everyone here agrees is the best option we have currently on the roster for CB2. His practice window has been opened. We have other pieces of news and notes. I know we got 2 games to go over. The win, the preview of the get back game is what I'm calling it. And then I just want to say before we get into any of that though, Cam Scatterable, you're doing a whole lot of talking for somebody who got to come see our defense again. Our defense is gonna have Jalen Carter. You know what I'm saying? You're holding a whole lot of talking because you had one good game against a depleted defense. So I'm so happy that you got so much to say. Let's see how much you had to say after Sunday, because I'm sure it's gonna be a little bit more meek. It ain't gonna be as much running around and sticking your chest out like you're a rooster. We're gonna get to you too, though. We're gonna get to all that. I just couldn't hold that no more because I don't like nonsense. And that's what it is, y'all. So we're gonna get that extra little bit of hype, that little extra bit of juice. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna get into this thing because we got a lot to talk about. It ain't gonna have to take us a long time. Let's go.
The kick is away, and the kick is it's good! And the Eagles win!
It's hard to come to South Philadelphia and leave here with the win. You just don't come to Philadelphia and leave here with the win.
Eagles fans everywhere, this is for you. Let the celebration begin.
All right, good people. So we're just gonna dig straight into it. Big piece of breaking news came out earlier this week. Our guy, a guy that's most beloved by this show, a Philadelphia Eagle lifer, one Brandon Graham, Big BG. And we talked a week or two ago about how we didn't feel like we had that edge, that pizzazz, that nastiness, that attitude. Oh, BG bringing it. So Brandon Graham has unretired and has rejoined the Philadelphia Eagles. So I'm going to start with Keith. We're just going to swing around. All I'm going to say is I'm ecstatic. I'm glad it's happened. And about that blame time that we did something that makes sense. Keith, we'll start with you. Your thoughts on Brandon Graham returning.
I have no problems with BG coming back. I mean, I don't think he low-key wanted to retire anyway. He said that he didn't want to, but he knew he wasn't going to be able to get on, or he wasn't going to have no fit. But I'm glad he's back. He can help out, the young guys, especially, Nolan Smith actually, idolized him and he, liked him a lot. BG kind of took him underneath his wing and groomed him into the player that he is. So I am all for it. A lot of people say it's probably desperation. I don't know about that, but I'm all for it. I have no problems. Let the trash talk begin.
It's needed. Diva, your thoughts on BG returning to the team?
I'm very happy BG decided to come out of retirement. I think BG is probably one of the first Eagles that I can remember that's came out of retirement to come back and help the Eagles. Knowing that we're struggling at the edge position, knowing that we need the leadership because of the leadership was let go. And from BG's own mouth, he said he never wanted to retire. He said basically Howie didn't want him and Howie wasn't picking up the phone, so he decided to retire. But I'm glad that Howie made the right move to welcome BG back. I hope he do more, but before the end of this deadline to help us on the other end of the field, because we need it. But I'm happy BG back. We need that leadership. We need that energy. We need that dog. Let go.
Got Benny.
Dallas sucks all day, every day. And famous words of BG. He loves saying
Tell us
that.
something we don't know.
I'm glad he's back. And yes, Diva, he is the very first. No one never did it. He's very beloved here, very missed here. And then when you think about it, he didn't really leave. He was always in the building. He was always right there at training camp. And for him coming back, he's not coming back to be the savior. He's coming back to uplift. That's the main thing. He's coming back to uplift. Because when you have someone of his caliber who's been here for so long, and we all hear how he is on the field, always talking smack. I'm very excited to have him back. Can't wait to see him suit up, put that helmet on, get on the field, and just start talking smack. Let's go, BG.
I'll just add to that quickly. While I did uplifting, I think it's the ability to be kind of like a coach on the field, help these guys be in the right positions and kind of help with some of the things that we're seeing issues because we don't have guys that we had in the past there. I like he's been around a team like Benny said, but the thing about it is talking is one thing, but when you have the guy that can talk it and then go out there and do it, that's going to help a lot of these young guys, and that's what BG brings, in my opinion. So shout out to BG, man. Glad you back. And Howie, if you want to play after this year, it better be a contract for him. You're going to stop that mess. Running people out. It's going to come back to bite us one day. You're going to stop it. And other news story that I think was, a little very interesting. Jakorian Bennet, who a lot of people, including myself, believe was going to be our number 2 until he got hurt in the big block game against the Rams, is back. His window has been activated. He could play as early as this Sunday. What I just want to ask you guys, number one, how you feel about Jakorian Bennet coming back, and then number 2, do you think he's going to be our answer at CB2? It may take him a week or 2 to really get in there because, it's one thing to be in shape, but in football shape. And I'll swing around the opposite way this time. Benny, start with you. Your thoughts.
He was the front runner for being the number 2. Because, one, when you see him play, if anybody ever seen him play, like I him play when he was over there with the Raiders, he's a dog.
Mm-hmm.
He is a dog. And you are on the Raiders, you paying the Bengals to shut down Jamar Chase the way he did. That boy, he went in that game with no fear. That's the type of cornerback we need to complement Queion Mitchell. If you got that cornerback over there, you can't show no fear. That's the problem with Keeley and Jack. They're afraid of making a mistake. But this guy, I'm glad he's back. And it's gonna take him, I say, a game or 2. That he's gonna answer the question. Let's put it like that. He's gonna answer the question. You're gonna see what this young boy is all about.
Dude?
Yeah, I mean, from what I've seen from Bennett, I think he is the answer. We've seen several weeks of Keely Ringo and Adoree Jackson, and they are a two-pack of you know what, okay, together. All right. They have no technique. They don't know what man they're supposed to be covering. Keely Ringo don't know he don't know how to turn his head and get all these stupid penalties when all you got to do is turn your head and look for the ball. The only thing he can do is hit. As far as footwork and keeping up with his opponent, he cannot do. Okay, we've seen that 3 years in a row. So I don't even know why the boy is even on a team still. Adoree Jackson is washed up, don't know how to tackle, don't know how to stay with his man, don't know how to hit, don't know how to do anything. So I'm not understanding why this is even a question as to if he should be CB2. So, yes, I'm glad he's back because I'm tired of the two trash cans that we have on the field at CB. And I'm hoping that we go get another CB before the trade deadline. Hurt. Go ahead, Key.
I'm just gonna, I usually don't sing, but I'm just gonna sing a little something. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Thank God Bennett is back because I can't deal with no more Keely and Adoree. I can't cover Jackson. I can't. So is he the answer? I'm not saying he's going to solve all our problems, but he'll do better than what they do. So short and sweet and to the point. He'll be better than them two.
I just want to say, the cornerback situation has become so bad. Y'all got Key up on here saying, you know what I'm saying? Feel me? Steve McCain, big bro in the house. He said, "Hey fam, what's up, big bro?
What up, bro?
Checking us out." And then Rod Uncensored, big
what
Rod.
Up, Rod?
He said, "What's up, folks?" So I gotta shout Rod out, right? Because Rod is like, Rod don't want to watch our show. Rod don't want to hear nothing we got to say. But Miss Uncensored loves us, so he gotta watch.
But you know what? Rod been pretty good. Rod been pretty good these past 2 years. He really ain't been coming up here talking that foolishness.
You gotta give him his Patriots some credit, some love right now. They leading in that AFC West, AFC East.
Oh, you wait till the Patriots have another a good year or two. You be sick of Rod again. That's how the Patriots fans is. You be sick of them.
Right, like the Chiefs fans.
Nah, but yeah, Rod, man, I rock with Rod because Rod, he show up and take his L's too. You know, a lot of cats, they win and you see them all the time, but when their team ain't doing well, all of a sudden you don't hear nothing from him. Rod, he show up and take his L's. So I gotta respect that. So shout out to Rod, man. Rod do have some knowledge of the Eagles. He just don't want to have it, you know. Man.
His wife do, so she give him the knowledge, you know.
Shout out Miss Rod, the Eagles fan in the house. Shout her out for sure. All right, so any other bits of news that I'd like to throw out there from this past week? We're gonna start with you. We gotta let Benny go last because Benny gonna do about 5, even though we say 1.
Yeah.
AJ starting his shenanigans again. I mean, I don't know if that's an update, but you know, he tweeted something. What did he tweet? You being used, but I'm not being used. What are we doing, AJ? Like, I feel like AJ's just doing this to get the Philly media up in the uproar. And that's when you hear, oh, he's not happy. Oh, he's going to get traded. Oh, we're going to do this. Oh, we're going to do that. I'm at this point, AJ, just shut up and just play football at this point. Like, you don't see Smitty complaining. You don't see him running at the mouth. You don't see him tweeting out. Like, we know the situation. We know you're frustrated. You want the ball. You want to win. Just go out there and just do it. Just stay quiet. Just play football. I'm tired of the subliminal messages you posting every week. So, I mean, that was an update. AJ tweeting again.
Dave, anything you want to add, ma'am?
Listen, I love AJ tweeting. I love the fact that he gets on people's nerves and have them just up in a frenzy. I love it. Keep doing it, AJ. AJ is gonna be AJ Brown. AJ remind me of the old Terrell Owens, who's never gonna stop talking, and I love it. Keep doing what you're doing, my boy. I love it. But he did not practice today, so I don't know if it's an injury that we don't know about, if it's the hammy bothering him. But we still got till Friday because we need our boy. We definitely need our boy on the field. But yeah, that's my update. He didn't practice today, so we will see. But yeah, keep talking, AJ. Keep having him in a frenzy.
Benny Boom.
Yo, I don't give a fuck what AJ do on Instagram. That's his time. But when it's game time, he do show up. He do show up. And that's all y'all need to know. You dig?
Any updates, Benny?
You got more Benny? That's it. Yeah. Got any updates for us?
No. I was talking to you all day, so I wasn't.
I be trying to. Benny be having me dying laughing, bruh. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. Let's go, man.
I got an injury report.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Keith.
AJ didn't play hamstring, and Dory Jackson concussed. He didn't play. Let him be concussed until Monday. Cam Newton didn't play because his knee, Aziz, a hammy. And Trotty Jr., he had an ankle. He didn't play. Bennett, Calcaterra, Landon, Dallas, and Ojomo all were limited today. And Brandon Graham was a full participant.
Well, you can thank Keely Ringo for the Ojomo injury.
Did you say run right into him?
Injury? Is Keely on the list? Keely?
No, he ain't on the list.
No,
his dumb on the list.
I said Adoree got concussion.
She was saying you
need to be concussed until Monday.
No, he didn't be concussed.
Was saying you can thank Keely because he's the reason Mario Jomo got hurt.
Yeah, Jomo got hit by Keely. Instead of him hitting Carson Wentz, he hits a Jomo like an idiot. Stupid, bro. Just stupid.
You know why he did that? You know why he did that? It's because when he didn't tackle Scatterbook, he heard a chatter about everybody saying, "Why you ain't lay the wood?"
Well, you don't lay the wood on
your teammate. Lay the wood on your own teammate too, though. That's stupid.
You lay the wood on Carson Wentz, not your own teammate.
He missed.
And while we're talking about laying the wood, we also got to hit a pause in there real quick. But
yeah,
go ahead and get that going. All right. So any other news and notes y'all like to throw on out there before we get on into a quick review of last week?
Now let's hit it.
Kelly Green's on Sunday.
Oh yeah.
I will say this about. I'll wait till we get there. Keith's not gonna get me today. I'm gonna wait till we get there. Because Keith be sliding stuff in there and they had me off on tangents, but we're not doing that today. We are staying focused. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that today. All right, so this past week, our Philadelphia Eagles had a game against the Minnesota Vikings. Normally, we talk about our player of the game and all that before. We're going to do that after we actually talk about the game. So I want to open it up this way to everybody. Any thoughts that you have on any reactions or thoughts that you have about this Week 7 matchup against Minnesota? We're going to start with Diva because Diva has not set off one of our thoughts for the evening yet. So, Diva, let's start with you, ma'am.
So,
anything you want to talk about from the Vikings game?
I'm glad we won that game, but I felt like we could have won it by a larger margin if we would have scored touchdowns on damn near every possession. If we wouldn't have put Jake in the position to have to miss a field goal instead of going ahead and scoring on that drive. Play calling is still horrible. As we see, I think this game was the game that Jalen Hurts, once again, which I wish he would do it every game, put the team on his back and said, F whatever y'all calling on the sideline, I'm finna make it happen. And he did just that, throwing the ball to AJ and Devontae. I did hear Patullo say that Devontae had to beg for that play where he got 79 yards. I'm like, why would a player have to beg you to call a play when they see what's going on the field? They see their matchup and know that they can beat the person that's lined up against them. Like, it shouldn't even be that. So it just goes to show you once again that inside hires for Philadelphia should never be done ever again, because the inside hires do not know what they're doing, even though they've watched, different OCs, different good OCs, play the game like we should be playing. I think another reason why Saquon isn't getting off like he normally is because for one, we keep running him up the middle. And I said, we keep running him up the middle, he's going to be hurt. And he got a little banged up. But two, the O-line is just not able to create holes. I don't know if it's just the scheme of the play calling, but I don't see the O-line moving and shifting. Sometimes Mailata looks like he's just getting thrown around. Lane Johnson, you got, since Juergens went out, you got what's his name coming in? He ain't no better. And then of course we got to deal with Matt Fryer here and there. Brett Toff, yeah. And then we had Fred come in and Fred do his thing, but Fred can't do it by himself. So I feel like the O-line is really struggling. D, they get better. They know how to adjust. Sometimes they do miss tackles and, they do. I don't feel like we're stopping the run like we should, but they are adjusting. They did get a touchdown for us. So that's one reason why we were up, because they got a touchdown. But yeah, I'm glad we won that game, but it's still, I feel like if we don't get it together, there's going to be a lot more L's coming for the Eagles if we do not get it together with that O-line.
I just want to say real quick, the fact that you think it's okay to get on there and say, like, yeah, Devontae had to beg me to call the play.
Trash. Another
reason why this dude need to go back to offensive coordinator school. Benny, your thoughts, sir?
I loved it. I love seeing Jalen under center, because now that really opened up a lot of stuff. He made the defense be, unbalanced. And I still ain't feeling this play calling, because if you notice, when Tank Bisbee came into the game, right? You saw when he got his touch, they made him go run wide. Why are they doing that with Saquon? When Tank made that 10-yard run, first down, then you didn't see him again. Saquon comes in. I'm getting tired of seeing him going straight up the middle, knowing that the middle is not opening up because we're not getting that push. We didn't have Cam. Landon's still playing on a bum lead. He's not 100%. The run block is horrible, but they damn sure did do some good pass protection, though. They did some good pass protection. I like that game because I got to see what my QB1 is capable of doing. And he didn't do that to silence the critic. He did that because he's tired of all the nonsense. And he's trying to win games, not lose games. And it was good to see Carson Wentz out there. I wish we could have got more target practice on him. You can always have a special place over here in Philly, but we can't let you beat us. You can't come be on another team and then beat us. That was a good hit that Jalen Carter gave him. That was a beautiful pick six. It was a beautiful pick six. And a lot of people forget. And we a couple of weeks ago we was mad because Jalen Hunt had the interception in his hand and didn't catch it. He damn sure he missed this one. And I'm glad everybody did their job. They did. They must have heard. Somebody must have been watching this podcast and sent the video over when they heard me say, "Just do your job and everything you can." And they did. They did.
Keith?
We set the tone early. What the defense did with that pick. I know we went down there and scored as well. So I like how we were looking there. But it is sad if your receiver has to tell you, we got 1-on-1. The bomb will beat us. Will beat them. It's sad that you can't figure that out yourself. I thought you were offensive coordinator in the NFL. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe a high school or little league. Maybe they're not going to understand that. And I would understand they wouldn't know. But you play in NFL, sir. You're offensive coordinator for a professional football team, and you don't know that the cover two they playing and Smitty got to come tell you. Sad, just sad. But I like the Jalen able to stay in the pocket, because Minnesota was focused on let's not let Saquon burn us. That's what they were focused on. Okay, look what happened when you're focused on the run. Got Jalen Hurts back there, and he actually stood in the pocket. He was a pocket passer. He didn't roll out too much. He didn't have to use his legs too much. He had Devontae Smith open, had AJ open, some bombs downfield. Was beautiful, right on the money. Didn't overthrow him. Jalen played not damn near perfect football. He did play perfect football because the quarterback rating said so. 158.3. That's perfect. So
tell him, Keith. You tell him, Keith.
That's perfect. Ain't no damn near perfect. It was perfect. So shout out to Hurts and sticking to the game plan. The defense had their rocky moments. They act like they couldn't stop the run for a little bit. They shout out to Q and Coop, shut down JJ, but them other two on the other side couldn't shut down Addison because Addison went off. So Brian and the linebackers, they did their job. N'Kobe was all over the place, so I like seeing him coming back. He was all over the field. So I believe we're going to be okay on defense moving forward. Now that BG's back, he's going to be that voice. He's going to get these boys riled up. And I think BG's energy is going to feed off these Giants. I feel bad for the Giants. Hopefully, offensively, we can get it going. I know our offensive line is banged up. We got to think of something different to get the running game going. I do like how we did the play. We was in play action. Jalen under center, that play action was beautiful. Keep doing that. Open up, little spurts of running here and there. That's going to open up the passing game, but we got to find a way to get Saquon going. Got to find a way. Bounce him on the outside. Please stop running him up the middle before he don't have no shoulder or a knee or ankle because he's running in a wall. So, Petrulio, you still on hit list number one. Everybody's like, oh, well, y'all winning. Why are y'all complaining? What do you mean? What are we complaining about? We know as Eagles fans, this offense isn't what it is. It is because we would have been blew out the Giants already. We should realistically be 7-0. But it is what it is. That's my thoughts. I'm happy. Offensively, we was okay. Not that many 3-and-outs like the Giants game. Defensively, we still got some things to clean up. But I mean, overall, I was happy because I ain't gonna hold you. I was nervous about this game. I was nervous.
I was never concerned about this game. Carson Wentz was their quarterback. And as long as Carson Wentz was their quarterback, one receiver was going to have a fantastic game, and they were going to lose. I said that last week. I stand by it this week. You cannot tell me that Carson Wentz is going to beat the Philadelphia Eagles. Stop that. Like I get being, I understand what we got going on outside. But you got to understand, this is a guy we didn't even want. This is somebody that we threw aside. that we cast off from our organization, paid them millions of dollars to go away. So I wasn't worried. That's how I felt coming into the game. But we did what we were supposed to do. All right, y'all. Who is your weakest link, Philadelphia Eagles, from this past game? I'm gonna go Kevin Patullo for mine. Key, who you got?
Hey, did you say Migo?
Mm-hmm. You, ma'am.
Same. It's the same people up every week. Adoree Jackson.
That is a fair person to put every week. You don't even have to watch the game. You can say Adoree Jackson, everybody, and you'll be right. Diva, who you got?
His twin, Keely Ringo.
Again, there's no
Wonder Twin powers activate.
Deactivate, please.
Please do.
Benny. Who you got, Benny Boone?
I got Dory, Keely.
You got to come with a third one, sir, because those have both been taken.
I'm gonna go with Keely because he's still making the same dumb mistakes.
Already been taken, sir.
Huh?
It's already been taken, sir.
Keely? All
Yes,
right, but
sir.
I'm going to go with
Keely and
head
Adoree
coach.
have already been taken.
I'm going with our head coach
He has not been taken, but I am not mad for that one either.
because when it's 3rd and 5 and your passing game is flowing, why would you allow your OC to call a running play where Saquon get tackled? You know what I mean? And now
Well,
that
all
was
the problems you could actually push back on Sirianni because Sirianni is the one who hired him. So everything that Patullo does wrong, you technically can say is Nick Sirianni's fault. Just want to throw that out there. Coach Dante is in the building. Coach, what's going on? He says, "What's
What up,
good?" I saw you a
Coach?
few minutes ago. I was just waiting for a break to slide it in there, Coach. And then Coach Dante also says, Adoree Jackson is so bad, he out there giving his own self a concussion. And then Coach Dante follows up with Ringo out there injuring his own teammates, putting them on the sideline. Right. That's what Ringo do. But that's somebody we want on the team. But we don't want CJ, but this somebody we want on the team. Come on, man. What are we doing out here?
Facts.
You know, sometimes I'd be wondering if how we just spend a weekend hanging out with Tony Khan or not.
right.
And for those of you who watch the rest of the show, y'all know what I mean. Just saying. Because some of this stuff is just erratic. And erratic behavior for me comes from some of that candy. All right, y'all. Elite performance of the game. Benny, we're gonna start with you. Who is your elite performance of the game?
Smitty had the best game of his professional life. But I seen Smitty have awesome games, but that was in college. But that 79-yard, that was genius. That was genius, man.
All he did was this, and the ball just went. Bloop. He was like this, man.
That's all he needs to do.
But that can't be the case. Jalen Hurts can't throw. Remember, guys? What are you talking about?
Right? Exactly. Jalen Hurts can't throw, but he sure did.
I could have just dropped right in his hands. That doesn't make sense, y'all.
Exactly. That was beautiful, man. That was beautiful, man. That's all I was saying.
It's too petty. I can't let that one go. It's too petty. I like that one, Benny. Diva, who you got?
Yes, my boy Rhino. The way he was making he was like Carson Wentz meet Rhino, and he was even doing his old Brian Dawkins crawling on the ground after he hit Wentz, and Wentz felt that because he was over there.
I feel like a lot of the guys, either they weren't on the team before when Wentz was here, they were put up on game by the teammates that were, so that they had the preparation to understand that this dude was a coward in our locker room and soft, and that he needed to remember why he doesn't belong in Philadelphia. And I loved it.
Yes. Keith?
QB1, baby. Mr. Jalen Hurts himself. Mr. Perfect. 158.3 quarterback rating, 3 tubs and 325 yards. No turnovers. Mr. Hurts played great. Slinging that ball, but we forgot he don't got no arm. Y'all must people just as much didn't watch the Super Bowl. He did another dagger in the Super Bowl. Y'all remember that? To one Devontae Smith, y'all remember that? Beat Justin Reed. Y'all do remember that? But he can't throw.
I'm gonna round it out right here, y'all. Arthur Juan Brown. 2 tutty game. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't really be held at it all night. But you gotta let some other people get the ball too. So you might not have the yards. We got the 2 tutties, and those were 2 like you can't see me. You know what I'm saying? Type tutties, and he's always available. What is he on IG? 1K always open. I mean, honestly, when you look at the film, a lot of times it's true. But when you're able to get it done, stay in the game and stay in the flow, even when things aren't necessarily flowing game-wise and season-wise like you want, it still made the play. Excuse me, when the opportunities are there, got to shout out my boy AJ too. Got to give him a little bit of love. So y'all, New York Giants rematch. I'm gonna call this the get back game. I ain't even using no graphics tonight. We talking tonight. The get back game. Okay. New York Giants. Y'all came. Y'all saw y'all conquer against the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm gonna give you props for that. I'm not gonna hate on you for that. What I am gonna laugh at you about is, Cam Scott was walking around acting like he dad blamed Barry Sanders or something because you had one good game.
Well,
you walk around like you already rookie of the year, like you the football running back guard. Well, just so you know, sir, in my humble opinion, on Sunday, you're going to be humble. Okay? Because there's going to be some different bodies out there. There's going to be some different scheming done. And when you start running your mouth too soon, it becomes billboard material. I mean, I know you've been playing football since you were a young man, Mr. Scatterbull, but the Philadelphia Eagles defense is not a defense that you want to go out and give bulletin board material to have on top of all the other motivation. But somehow, crazily, you ain't worried about none of that. You say, I'm going to come out here, I'm going to run my mouth, and I'm going to pop off. You even got AJ responding to you. Hate or love it, AJ is going to be active on social media. That's who AJ is. What I'm going to say is this. You got him, you got Dart, you got all this love and all this trying to use all this positive vitriol and all this glizzy glazing on Jackson Dart and the Giants because they had a couple of good games. It's going to end on Sunday. Sunday, we took y'all lightly. I'm going to say this, and I saw this throughout the game. We took them like, we was like, oh, it's the Giants. We've been beating the Giants. They're like our little brothers. And we have been beating the Giants pretty consistent. Credit to the Giants for waking us up. But when you wake us up, that means we don't go back to sleep. But you know who's going to go to sleep Sunday? Little Blue. So shout outs for your win. But you don't even know how to win correctly. You beat a team. You respect that team, especially when the team is really better than you. But you beat them. All I've been hearing from Giants fans, not all but some, since y'all won. All I'm gonna hear from y'all after Sunday is, well, at least we split this year. Yeah, you're right. At least you split this year. Because don't think you're gonna sweep us. Do not come out here. Do not put on your pants that morning. Do not pray to whatever God you pray to, thinking you're gonna beat the Philadelphia Eagles. 2 games in 3 weeks after you just embarrassed us. And y'all don't know how to shut up. So enjoy it. But guess what? We coming. That's all I'm going to say about the game. I'll say what I had to say. Keith, what's your thoughts about this game coming this weekend? You want to break down anything that's cool? I'm on here like, look, it's the Giants. They got too much breaking down to do. We got to come out there and play football. Punch them in the mouth and keep punching.
I think we pressured Dart this time. I think we pressure more Dart. I I think we're gonna shut down Scatterboo, Boo, the Boo Boo, the Bobo. We're gonna shut him down.
Yeah, the boo boo. I love it.
we're gonna shut him down. We're not gonna make Wendell Robinson look like Mike Evans
Jerry
out there
Rice.
either. So
What?
I think the defense will get more pressure this time on Dart. He ain't gonna know what's coming. And if Jalen and them play like they did last week, oh boy, it's gonna be a wrap. Oh yeah, and BG back. He gonna be talking shit to Dart. 6. I see you over there. It's coming. Yep. I can't wait.
BG is back. N'Kobe Dean is back. So I expect and Jalen Carter's back because he, really couldn't play. I think he got that heel injury at that raggedy field in New York, as I'm hearing.
Man.
Yeah. That's where he got that raggedy heel injury. Is at that raggedy field in New York. So he will be back.
Ooh, I hate this field.
So it's going to be a totally different defense. This is the game that, and for one, I think Quinyon Mitchell went out on that game as well. So that kind of hurt a lot. And then you had to deal with the Dorian.
I believe. Yes.
Yeah. Then you had to deal with the Dorian Dum Dum 1 and Dum Dum 2. So this is the game that we definitely need Bennett back because we need him and Quinyon. We know Dumb and Dumber ain't gonna do nothing but have us out there looking like Dumb and Dumber. But yeah, and I need for Jalen to put this game on his back. Do not listen to Kevin Petula and Nick's I can't call no plays Sirianni. Okay. I need for you to do whatever you need to do. I need for you to see whatever you see, my boy. I need for you to take that. I don't care if it's running. I don't care if it's throwing. I don't care if it's the middle of the field pass. Whatever you see, whatever they give you, you take it, you use it, and you do your thing. Because we trust you, Jalen. Okay. I also need for you to make sure you get that ball out of your hand because even though he had decent pass protection, the pocket is still collapsing a little earlier than normal. So I need for you to go ahead and make sure you get that ball out of your hand. And let's go ahead and shut them up in Philadelphia. They lose in Philly, okay? And John's talking all that mess and then got beat in the last quarter. So let's go.
All right, Biddy.
Hold on, I got to do my Brandon Green. I'm back, baby. I'm going to shoot me a dart today. Oh, yeah, I see you over there. Oh, don't you hide, Scooby-Doo. I got you. What's your name? What? Man, I can't pronounce your name. Your name's Scooby-Doo. I'm coming to get you, baby. Yeah. Yeah, you got over on me on us because I wasn't here. I'm here now. I'm coming, Mom. I'm coming. Oh, yeah. We are going to light you up today. I'm talking shit. That's what we do. You in my house. We ain't over in MetLife where I can tear my knees up. No. I'm coming to get you. And they're going to shut them down. They're going to be on some PE shit. Shut them down. That's it. Let's go. I want to win by 20. I hate the Giants.
I want to win by 28-32. I don't want to win. I want to devour, dominate, desecrate the Giants. Y'all got a little too arrogant, too fast.
Yes.
Coach Dante says defensive coordinator Vic say Jackson and Ringo working hard. That's not what I'm seeing on the field. Every play getting beat. Coach Dante, you would never, ever, ever have me push back or give you resistance. when you talk about what actually happened on the field and what this sometimes deranged old man we got coaching the defense be saying, because sometimes it don't match, and these are definitely two of the situations where it don't match. 1,000% agree with you, big dog. Oh, with Benny, Coach Dante wants you to know he got the Orioles this week.
Eat it. Let me know how it tastes, brother. I'm on a diet. I'm on a diet. I can't have no more Oreos until next month.
Hey, man, well, luckily for you, it ain't but a few weeks. So the only other thing I want to say is the defense, I felt like, let us down a lot in that game. But I think a lot of that was because, we lost our one solid corner earlier in the game. So you could just then throw it all over the field. You know what I'm saying? Because when Quinyon out there, you can at least say Quinyon gonna handle his. We could try to help out on the other side. But when you got both of the liabilities out there and no asset, it's a problem. And that ain't no problem for New York to worry about. But I tell you what is a problem for you to worry about. All that smoke you've been asking for. Because you've been walking around talking for a couple of weeks like you want smoke. Like you want the smoke and you this and you that. Now we about to see if you can handle the smoke. Because the smoke is coming on Sunday. It's coming. I'm going to go ahead and pause before I say this, but it's coming long, hard, and fast, sir. Long, hard, and fast for you Giants. Be ready. Be very ready. Ain't no games being played. Like, we get on here some weeks and we happy. We got a little graphics. We do all that. This week, I'm like, we get into it. Because real talk, we've been playing a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get serious. I'm expecting a big game from Jalen. What better happen this week? What really better happen? Kevin Patullo, put your little scrawny, beady eyes up real close and put one of your ears, whichever the good one is, up to the screen real close. Run the mother freaking ball with Saquon Barkley against the Giants. You idiot.
Run them two. You can't run no more.
There should not be any excuse for Saquon not to get 15 to 20 carries minimum a game against the Giants for the rest of his career. How much more motivated can you be? You got to do better, Patullo. And Nick, this is your fault too, because this is your dude. If he wasn't prepared, you should have gave the job to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Or bring in somebody to be a assistant and help him. You ain't do none of that. You ain't do anything to make this guy better after you see he don't know what's going on. So I'm blaming both of y'all together. I'm gonna start doing the Benny thing. I'm blaming both of y'all because it's a joint effort. You brought him in and you haven't helped groom him. So guess what?
That's freaking frack.
Dumb and dumberer. That's who they are. So get it right, man. Get it right. Key, Diva, Benny, any last thoughts before we get up out of here?
Go win this game. Point blank, period. Fly, Eagles, fly. BG back.
Was that you doing the Fly Eagles fly, Key?
Blitz until blitz until you can't blitz no more. I want Jackson George. I want you to hit him in his chest with your helmet if you can. I want him laying in the dirt. All I want to see is snot bubbles. After I got finished talking to you earlier, I started watching the program. James Conner.
Benny's a very violent individual tonight. So
Very.
Yeah,
he said snot bubbles.
He said just blitz. We got about 3 defensive ends, and he talking about blitz.
Right.
I'm telling people, y'all ain't never seen this side of me. That's the true Philadelphian in me. I've been doing this since 1968.
Sir, I do want to say this to you. I feel you. But trust me when I tell you, what you see from everyone on this panel is a reserved version of themselves. When it comes to the Philadelphia Eagles, you're not seeing the unrated, unadulterated version of anybody, sir. So
to keep
we're
the
all
gloves
trying our best to
be humble.
stay in the middle of the road.
Yeah, stay in the middle of the road.
So
I
Nikki,
understand.
Kevin, Howard, don't push us to the left. We're trying to stay in the middle. Don't push us to the left.
Mhm.
Don't do it. Reconsider.
Better not do it.
Read some litter. Chill on the subject. I'm just saying. But good people, flag and fly, hashtag be elite. Y'all know what it's here for. We'll be here next week. Another episode. Eagles Elite Podcast. Until then, go Birds. Oh, let's go into the bye week with a dub over the New York football midgets.
Yes, sir.
They deserve.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And let's see how much talk we'll have about all this other nonsense after they get put back in their place.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.